Promise you guys another Detroit Lions video was coming up once again. It's Motor City Sports Talk. Appreciate everybody for joining in on the page and the channel. And don't forget, we on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Those links are in the description or username. I definitely appreciate it. We're on the push to 1,000 subscribers, and I have a lot of good things coming for the channel coming this year that can get everybody engaged. So make sure you're a part of it. Make sure you share the videos, and make sure you tell somebody. But I told you guys I had another video and was talking about the Detroit Lions offense, and I believe it's time for the Lions to shed the label as a pass happy and a pass first offense. I think it's time. It's time not to be known as a pass happy offense, as a finesse offense. I think the Lions need to come out this year and shed that persona. Everybody thinks the Lions are a finesse, pass happy offense, throwing it down the field and pass happy. It's time to end that. Stafford is in his 30s now. He can't be dropping back 30, 40, 50 times a game anymore. It's time to utilize the running backs. It's time to get the big fellas up front going on their front foot as opposed to being on their heels and blocking 80, 85, 90% of the game. It's time for them to grind out the smash mouth football. You know, it's time to commit to the run. Okay, 2-3 yards there, commit to it. Turn 2 or 3 yards to 5 or 6 to 7 yards, eventually 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100-yard runs, whatever you want to say. Ain't too many 100-yard runs going around, though, but you understand. You get my gist. It's time for them to commit to the run game, to shed that label, because once that happens, Stafford is not going to be a volume thrower. He's going to be able to get 200, 300, 400 yards easy through the air with 2 or 3 touchdowns without having to drop back 50 times to get those numbers. It's time to make him more of an efficient passer. It's time to get him better passing lanes. It's time to get Stafford an 8-9-man box. Even on 3rd and short, a lot of teams still weren't committing 8-9-man box and worried about the Detroit Lions running and getting inches or yards. It's time for that to be going. And Matt Patricia, that better be one of the first things he do other than back to basic fundamental football. It's time to make this offense a smash mouth, balanced offense. If it's going to be either or, if you say I need a smash mouth or a balanced offense, you know what I'm saying, I would take the smash mouth offense, man. Because teams know it's not going to be easy coming to Ford Field. And a lot of that got to do with a dome persona. You know, oh, they're a dome team. You know, they got to throw it around. No, forget that. Do what the New Orleans did last year. They shed that crap. They shed being a pass-happy Jimmy Graham, you know, Marcus Colston to Michael Thomas working in the middle of the field, and you got, you know, Kobe Fleener doing his thing. But those running backs ate. And not necessarily did it was just a running game, but passing it to them in the flat, like a long handoff or a long toss, and letting them, you know, juke and run through some of those smaller defenders in the flat and make things happen up the field. The Lions need to adopt what the Saints did last year. So, you know what? We know Drew Brees is, 38, 39 years old. Let's hand the ball off some more and preserve Drew Brees. And with Drew Brees, it's time for Drew Brees to win the game with his arm. He'd do that. And that's going to make Stafford just as staff-tastic. It's going to make him that much better. And then not only that, it's going to make Theo Reddick that much better. It's going to make Golden Tate that much harder to defend. Marvin Jones that much harder to defend. Kenny Galladay, you're not going to know who to double team. Imagine if you got a roll and your running back is tearing it up, and the defense don't know what. You play action to LeGarrette Blount, and you got fucking Golden Tate running down the middle of the field. You got Kenny Galladay one-on-one, you know, in the corner and embedded on the play fake, and he got behind the safety. He one-on-one down the field, and Stafford's efficiency rate, his accuracy rate is going to jump up. You know, we need 20, 25 dropbacks, maybe 30 dropbacks per game at the most for Matthew Stafford, and more 25, 20, 30 carries for these running backs and touches for these running backs. Seriously. I'm tired of Lions, you know, oh, they go outdoors, you know, they're not even favored versus the Browns because they're known as a dome team. They need to become more of an outdoor team, in my opinion. Seriously, they need to go more of an outdoor team. They need to run that ball. They need to commit to the run. They need to get Jim Bob Cooter to say, you know what, man, we got to run that ball, man. No matter what it's looking like, we got to run that ball consistently. And once Stafford start getting to the play action groove and 8-9 men in the box, he's going to be a deadly quarterback, man. You know, this doesn't need to be labeled a pass-happy offense. I'm Patricia. That's the first thing I'm saying. We no longer a pass-happy offense. I know I'm a defensive coach, but I have an offensive background. That's gone. You know, you see what we did with New England. That's cute. But I want to be known as a physical offensive line, a smash mouth. I put my foot in your butt, kicking you guys down the field. If I can hand the ball up 20 times a drive and just grinding and wear the defense out. That's what I want. I want our mentality to be Billy Badass. You know what I would do? I would hand out a whole bunch of Detroit Piston bad boy shirts. You know, I would show some of the nastiest, grimiest, National Geographic, King of the Jungle, you know, Alien versus Predator type of thing. I want us to be aggressive hunters. I want us to assert our will. I want to break teams' will. I want to make teams cry and suffer and scared to play the Detroit Lions. That dome team crap, that perception, it's gone. I want us to be some of the most nastiest front five. I want us to have a nasty fullback. I want to kick some butt, and I don't even want the names afterwards. I want the names to be grinded down to nothing. And that's what the Lions got to have, man. They got to have a nasty, grimy mentality, a dirty, blue-collar mentality. No more of this flamboyant Miami Vice, high-flying offense and cute offense. No. This team needs to mirror what this city is, and that's a blue-collar, hard-working city that's not scared to get their hands dirty. You know, that's what this needs to become. This needs to become more of a smash-mouth offense than a passing offense. And then eventually, you know, teams are going to have to choose, and Stafford's going to get his numbers. Trust me. He's going to get his numbers. It's going to be more efficient and less stress on his body. And I think that needs to be part of the culture that Patricia brings. And on the defensive side, it's a totally different type of mentality right there, or a conversation. They need to have the same mentality as well. But definitely appreciate you guys for listening in. It's Motor City Sports Talk. It's your boy CJ Goodfella, man. And continue, man, to subscribe and share the videos and hit the bell icon. You know, never know when we might pop up and do a live video. I definitely appreciate you guys for watching the videos, man, and getting us through tough times and all that other stuff, man. We prospering, we back better than ever, and we still pumping out videos, man. Appreciate everybody. We out.